What's goody, mob? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back if you're returning. I am your host, Golden Doe. Today, we will be watching 1987's cult classic. I think it's an action horror cult classic. Predator. Predator was directed by John McTiernan. John McTiernan also directed Die Hard, which is another cult classic, which is like, I know it's on the Christmas list, not Christmas list movies. I've actually never seen Die Hard, but yeah, it's on my list. Starring in Predator, we have Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger is an iconic actor, 80s action hero. He was Conan the Barbarian, Hercules in New York. He was the Terminator. How could I forget the Terminator? He has so many of these like super macho characters that he was. He was also Junior, which is weird. And he played a pregnant man, which is such an interesting movie. Also starring in Predator, we have Carl Weathers. Carl Weathers was also in the movie Happy Gilmore. He was Chubbs. I'll always remember him as Chubbs. He was also in the Rocky franchise. He was Apollo Creed. Anyways, I have not seen this movie before, but it has been recommended and requested by a few of my viewers, as well as being June 12th, the day it was released. So yes, it was released perfectly right around the time I'm recording it on my calendar. The first Aliens and the first Predator movies I actually have not seen. The latter half I have. I've seen Alien Resurrection, all of the Alien versus Predators. I've seen The Predator and Predators, but I have not seen the beginning of the franchise. But anyways, like, share, and subscribe, you know, YouTuber jazz. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you to my Patreons and my Patreon subscribers. I appreciate you guys so much. We're gonna watch this movie. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna talk some mess. We're gonna enjoy ourselves, so that's what we're gonna do. Title card. Bill Duke is in this movie, huh? Jesse Ventura. Sam Winston did the Predator? I know he did The Thing. I love The Thing. I didn't know he did the Predator.
18 hours ago, we lost a chopper carrying a cabinet minister and his aide, and we're fairly certain they're in guerrilla hands.
You son of a bitch! We're a rescue team, not assassins. What do you mean we?
I'm going in with you, Dutch.
Gonna tell Aunt Mary about the joint. Baby has the music running.
Little Richard.
Who's our backup?
No such thing, old buddy. This is a one-way ticket. Once we cross that border, we're on our own.
Make you a goddamn sexual
rude.
tyrannosaurus, just like me.
Now we are on a mission. Damn, did somebody gut the chopper?
Pilots have each got one round in the head. Whoever hit it stripped the shit out of it.
What do you mean?
6 men wearing U.S.-issued Army boots. They came in from the north, and then they followed the guerrillas.
Oh, shoot! Oh! How do you do that? I mean, you know.
Did Jim Hopper walk into an ambush?
I don't believe he did. I can't find a single track.
It's time to let old pains up a bit.
Hey.
Duh. I forgot all about that. It can mimic voices too, right?
Not you, fuck you.
Aww.
The nest. Billy, Pancho, the guard, Hawkins, Dillon, back up. As soon as they're set, I hit the fuel dump.
What the hell's he doing?
Showtime, kid.
Listen!
yelling is just ridiculous. I'm sorry. I'll be like, I'm just kidding. I shot the 50 cal in real life. I didn't do that.
Yeah.
Stick around.
Hostages are inside!
He's dead too.
Damn.
And a gift from the chopper. But if they're Central American, I'm a goddamn Chinaman. From the looks of it, our cabinet minister was CIA.
You're hit. You're bleeding, man.
I ain't got time to bleed.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
You looking for something, you liar.
You sell
Yes, you did.
All
I
of it.
knew he was full of
The
crap.
cabinet minister, the whole business. Got us in here to do your dirty work. My men were in that chopper when it got hit. Hopper's orders were to go in and get my men, and he disappeared. He didn't disappear. He was skinned alive. And my orders were to get somebody in who could crack these bastards.
And I used you to get the job done. Got it?
I would have broke his nose.
My men are not expendable.
Hey, Billy, give me a way out of this hole. The aerial says we are cut off. The only way out of here is that valley that leads to the east.
Oh, we saved him. You're welcome.
Thanks.
Anytime.
Why isn't the steam, like, you know, bouncing off of it? It's like it's going straight through it. Oh, that's cool. That's a dope-ass shot. That vicious hand with that scorpion in the middle. It's something.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Something's watching y'all.
There's something in those trees.
Please!
They don't want to shoot you. Did he skin him? Oh, he skinned him or he did something. What in the world? How did he get up there so fast? Oh, is that a skunk? I don't know what that creature is. Oh! What is that? Shoot it! Shoot it! You can see it! Shoot it! Shoot it! You hit it! You hit it! No, they just coming. We just shoot. We just wait for bullets! Look at his freaking arms. Go check. Y'all should be able to find that lime green blood. Holy yikes!
Not a thing. Fucking trace. No blood, no bodies. We hit nothing.
Vámonos.
Look at the fucking oh my god! Vominos! You not gonna sit here and notice the evidence? Come on, man! What is happening? Oh, he's treating his wound. Ooh, look at those hands.
Sergeant. Sergeant! Who get us today?
I don't know. I only saw one of them camouflaged. I know one thing, Major. I drew down a fire straight at it, capped off 200 rounds in the minigun. Full pack. Nothing. Real number 10 night, remember? Whole platoon, 32 men chopped into meat. We walk out, just you and me. Nobody else.
He done seen some shit. It's trying to sneak up on him? Oh no, is that a boy?
Where are you?
You motherfucker. Killed you. Fuck. Jesus. You killed a pig.
Where's the girl?
Oh God, you are useless, Dylan.
She's scared out of her mind.
Major, you better take a
She's
look at
safer
this.
with y'all.
Came in to get the body. He's killing us one at a time.
Like a hunter.
You're wasting your time.
No more games.
I don't know what it was. When the big man was killed, you must have wanted it. Its blood was on the leaves.
It can see our tripwires. Maybe it can't see this. Instead of complaining, maybe I should help. Wires on every tree for 50 yards. This is the only way in.
Only in the hottest years this happens.
So what are you gonna try next, Cheese?
Shit!
Got out! Oh. No! No! It's so hard.
Got you! I got you! Get your people the hell out of here. You can't win this, Dylan. Maybe I can get even.
Yeah, Major.
I can make it. I can make it.
Get the radio, forget the rest.
Over here.
Oh, we got him. Oh, shit. Talking mushrooms. He's aiming at you! Wow! Wow! Oh my God, I was not expecting that.
Leave it! He didn't kill you because you weren't armed. No sport.
Oh, that's different. Come on, man. Did Billy even get a chance to fight him? Damn! How is he so fast?
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
God.
Shit!
Oh, no. Oh, he just barely grazed you. Everybody else got big giant holes in their body, and you got a little... Okay. Oh, shoot, what happened to Billy? What is he doing? Oh! Oh, it's got all the skulls cleaned and polished? That's creepy. It is... That was awful. Oh, I thought that was Arnold Schwarzenegger. I was like, how the hell is he doing that? It's right behind you. I was holding my breath. Like he was gonna hear me or something. They about to set the whole jungle on fire. I knew it! Is that a challenge? Saying I don't need this for you, Pimpin'. Good lord, that is an ugly creature.
You one ugly motherfucker.
Look, it moves. Ugh.
Come on! Do it now! Kill me!
I'll be honest, I didn't think it was gonna work.
What the hell are you?
Oh, they can mimic without the masks. That's creepy. Oh god, that's so creepy. Ew. Lone survivor. That's cold-blooded. Some of them didn't even really get a chance to fight. They got hit with a sneak attack. So, that was Predator. This movie is so much better than I was expecting it to be. Full disclosure, the only Predator movies I've seen are Alien vs. Predator 1 and 2 and The Predator. So, this was a pleasant surprise. I really enjoyed all of the characters and their interactions. Dutch, man, the way he just took command and he just knew what was going on. Billy, the way he could just sniff out anything and tell you exactly what was happening on the tracks. I liked Mac. But yes, they all had their enjoyable parts, and they all played integral parts of the team and the unit, except for Dylan. Dylan was useless. He was getting on my nerves. But from the beginning, I just knew that there was something fishy about what was going on because Dylan just came off real iffy from the beginning. Like when he said that they weren't assassins, they were a rescue squad, and Dylan made a face like, well, you're gonna be one today. Like from jump, he was just not with the team. Like he just was a little off. But I appreciated that. Like, so explain this to me. So the entire catalyst for this was the guerrilla group. They had weapons and all this stuff, and they were about to make a move. And the Predator just so happened to be there at the same time. So does that mean the Predator just comes whenever it gets the hottest and haunts the guerrillas? Or does he somehow plan for, commandos and stuff? Like, or was that just a coincidence? Either way, pretty interesting. Yeah, the Predator, the most I was uncomfortable in this movie is when he started laughing. That really got under my skin. It just made me feel so gross. Like, that's so hideous. But I enjoyed this movie so much. I'm so glad I, finally got to watch it and enjoy it. But anyways, like, share, and subscribe. You know the whole YouTuber jazz. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching the movie with me. And you know how I do. It's always a pleasure.